Hey, what's up guys, this is X here and welcome back to the second game in this best of 3 between our Terran player Mného and his opponent the Zerg, Ciara. They're going to be spawning in the top side and in the middle, no, in the bottom spawn location. The map is going to be iCCup Testbug, which is a 3-player map, so you basically have a 50-50% chance of scouting your opponent first. And I'm actually super excited for this game. Will Ciara come back from being completely torn apart in the first game after having such a great game going? Or will just DieStar plow through the Zerg swarm once again and win this best of 3 2-0? Let's see how this game turns out. And iCCup Testbug is going to be the map for this game, and I really like this map. It has a lot of cool features. Again, it is a 3-player map. I think it's the only 3-player map, or one of the few. And then it has 4 cell naga towers around the map, one in the middle which each player can control, and then 3 towers here right outside of the spawn of the naturals of the players, but you have to kill those destructible debris to be able to access that tower. So not on any other map will you see that. And also outside of your ramp you have this lowered neutral supply depot, which is featured on a lot of new maps, including Terminus RE and maybe not so many more, but on Terminus RE and on iCCup Testbug they have that, and that is basically to prevent from bunkering in or cannoning in your main if you are against a Zerg who's fast expanding or something like that. Just to block off the ramp. It's not impossible if you kill that spy depot first, and you won't be able to do that in the early game, so joke's on you. We can see our Zerg player Ciara is going to go for the fast expand and just now throwing down his spawning pool, which is just not now, but it's halfway done, and his hatchery is about to finish soon, so he's going to have that economy going. He has his extractor on the way as well, and as soon as this spawn pool finishes he's going to get a queen and his hatchery. I can bet my life he will. And our Terran player DieStar here is actually going to train a lot of marines. He has 2 on the field already, and he's going to follow it up with a factory, so we could see a similar build from from the last game, which proved to be very successful for DieStar, as he ended up winning the game after killing off 20 drones with a bunch of blue flame Hellions in one single push. So let's see what it does with this factory. But in this game Ciara is going to be more well prepared. He has his Roach Warren already started, so but a squadron of marines and an SCV is going to march in here. A bunker is possible, but I don't think this is going to do much. This is just to scare the Zerg player and keep those drones from mining as much as possible. But the bunker is going to go up anyways, but I don't think he will finish this bunker because of how few marines he has, or maybe it is because he's continuing to rally marines. But the Zerg player has 5 roaches on the way, and as soon as those roaches spawn, this push will be held off easy peasy. It will be held off very easy because roaches are so robust against the Hellions and also the marines, and they will just shoot away at this bunker. But the marines are going party on the roaches and have such a great DPS, and roaches in this small number maybe can't break down a bunker full of marines with marines supporting it outside, but they're going to do a run by, or not a run by because roaches are so slow. We're going to do a walk by and maybe put on some pressure on the Terran, or maybe snipe some reinforcements. And the Terran player realizes that, and he's going to march into Ciara's base. And I don't know if this was a good or great move by Ciara, because I think he could have held this off if he just produced some more roaches. Now the Hellion is going to go and have a heyday at all those drones, and now Ciara can't even use all those larvae. He has 5 larvae at this hatchery, and he can't produce anything because he has no He has no minerals whatsoever, but these roaches is actually going to break this sometime soon. And but these Marines is doing a great job repairing, but this is costing the Terran player money to repair that. So it did some economic damage and also kept those 3 SCVs from mining. With only 4 roaches and they only lost 1, but still the Terran player is going crazy here in Ciara's main. He's not rallying any more troops, so this is it for this push. If Ciara can hold this off, he is going to get back and focus on a more standard game. But still he hasn't dealt with this, and he has a bunch of Zerglings rallied into his main, and now going to put up back his drones on mining because these roaches and the queen can snipe that Hellion. Now the bunker remains, and Terran player realizes that, and he's going to salvage that before the Zerg player has a chance to finish that up, recuperating some of the costs. And that was actually nerfed in the last patch. Nowadays you don't get 100 minerals out of 100 back when you salvage your bunker. I think you get 90 minerals or 75 minerals back or something like that. But it's like cancelling a building, although you have already completing it. It's still worth it. And now our Zerg player Ciara is going to push in here just to find that our Terran player DieStar has been on top of his checking and has 2 siege tanks out. And he also has that second factory going, as well as this expansion. I don't know if Ciara spotted this. Yes, he did, so we know what's up. The Terran is not going to all in or go for a crazy push sometime soon. Wow, that was hard to say. Crazy push. Now our Zerg player is going to be hacking away at those destructible rocks, and this is really great on this map, which is one of the cool features I was talking before with iCCup Testbug. It has this high yield, which is blocked by rocks, and it is accessible but not mineable before you destroy those rocks. And he has 2 rich Vespene geysers, and what a rich Vespene geyser does, it gets you 6 Vespene gas at for each drone, except for 4 as a regular geyser as seen here. And the rich mineral fields is also getting you extra minerals. So this is such a great expansion to take as a third for any player, especially a Zerg, because they will get their third so early, so they will have a nice economic advantage so early in the game if they can hold on to it. And Ciara has pretty good scouting. He knows when the Terran is moving out, but he doesn't know exactly what the Terran player has, because he can't move inside this line or else this Zerg will be torn apart. Although he has his Overlord here scouting what's happening, and now he knows what's up. He knows that they're moving out. He's cut production on drones. You can see it was producing drones, but he now stopped that. He's now getting lynx and roaches, and he also has his layer finishing. And this hatchery should have been cancelled, I think. Now he will lose those minerals, and I would imagine Ciara is just sitting at his computer and pounding his head and thinking to himself, why didn't I cancel that hatchery? I know the Terran player was moving out, but no, he did not. But he has a bunch of roaches on the way, and is going to be rallying them up here to intersect DieStar's reinforcing troops. And that is a very good game by game sense by Ciara, and picking off all those siege tanks and marines which are being rallied over here. But if he can't stop this somewhat huge push from Ciara, then from DieStar, he's going to be at such a disadvantage. Take a look at the income tab. We can say that they're dead even in harvesters, which means they're dead even in supply in the army as well. But those Zerg units were held off very easily, and some of those is going to go back here and to pick this off. And I really think that they should have picked off that siege tank first, because it's doing so much flash damage to all those roaches. It's just now going to go down. What a hero siege tank. I didn't know how many kill it got, but it definitely paid for itself. And our Terran player is going to rally some more troops. He has so much gas, he don't know what to do with it. He has so much minerals, but he can't afford to spend it all. But he has so great macro going on, but all those marines and siege tank were just picked apart by all those roaches. But nice reinforcements and stimming a lot allows our Terran player to just put on a lot of pressure on Ciara, which has to bring all his drones right now, which were supposed to go up here to long distance mine from the high minerals, but instead they're going to be brought into fight. And having so much units in front of you allows your siege tank to get sieged up one by one, and these marines are getting balls, so you're probably going to be picked off by all those roaches, which now has their speed upgrade, I believe. Yes, they have that +1 speed, so that is good. That is good. Will allow for additional more effective roach micro, and almost sniping an overlord there for Ciara, and he's actually going to get that overlord, and that is not a huge deal because Ciara is such a low supply, but losing any unit at this stage in game when you're somewhat behind and the Terran player has to contain is not an easy situation to be in. And now he's bringing all his drones, he's doing all he can to break this contain. He knows that if he doesn't, the Terran will just get so strong and just expand all over the map, and he did not break that contain, so I don't see how he can recuperate from this. He has no roaches and he's going to leave the game because I know saturation here whatsoever. So DieStar winning 2-0 in this best of 3 in a very convincing fashion. I don't know where this game was from. I think it was from the from a Craft Cup or something like that. I have no clue whatsoever. Everything I know is that DieStar won 2-0 in a best of 3, and that Ciara was outplayed this entire time. So now my throat is hurting a lot from all this casting. I've been casting a lot of games today. I will be uploading them soon. If you've seen this game, you've probably seen the ones that I've cast before. So I hope you like these games and the games before, and looking forward to cast some more. But now I'm going to be signing out, and I hope to see you guys next time.